And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on the Metal Experience.
Woo! All right, we just heard a Luca track. That was The Spark at Dawn. And that was off the brand new EP, Sink or Swim, available now on Bandcamp. And then that second track we heard was The Undying with Ceremony of Ash. And that's Travis Bartasek from the band. He's also from Abiotic, which our friends in Abiotic, they're getting back together.
Yeah.
Which is going to be fucking titties.
Come to Chicago.
And the Undying were actually one of our Hey Look What I Found picks a while back.
A while ago.
And
I think 2 years ago when they first released their first track.
They released this song February 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah, so brand dick spankin' new. Woo! Well, anyway, I am
Luco Blaze, and I love sucking dick.
And my name is Greg, and I love getting my dick sucked by
dudes.
And Morgan Danielle is sitting over there, who is just...
I don't want anything after my name, thank you.
My name
I'm
is
okay
Morgan
just
Danielle,
as is. Hey, guys.
and I like farting
Nope.
and then sniffing my own farts.
I don't know how I would get to sniff my own farts when all I smell is your farts.
Tonight, we have with us, for our third time, a very special third time. We all have our shirts and our pants off.
And our blunts.
And our blunts rolled. We are with Opacia tonight. Why don't you guys go ahead and... Why don't you guys reintroduce yourself for the trifecta time? And tell us what you do in the band. I know, but the Metal Experience world.
I'm Luke. I play guitar.
I'm Ricardo. I play bass.
Ooh, you went with it.
There we go. I like it.
When a girl is deep-throating you, you pinch her nipples right as you come. Her scream pair with the warm liquid and dick in her throat will produce a sound similar to Chewbacca's growl. This is called a dirty Chewbacca. That's Mike. Woo! And I play drums. Mike Muhammad Mustafa.
A kid.
Wait, you can really do that?
I don't know, Greg. Who do you want to have suck you off so we can try that?
Mike.
Don't look at me, you piece of shit.
I'm not doing it.
But,
Maybe if you're lucky, you'll hear it in the basement tonight and Luca will be...
You gonna do that?
What?
You gonna give her a dirty Chewbacca?
I'm going to give her a dirty Blumpkin.
Okay.
What's
That's
really
very
sad is
dirty
that
Chewbacca.
I actually had that plan to say it for about a month and a half in advance.
Well, that's pretty cool that you were thinking about us.
Right? I'm like, I'm going to say this.
I can't wait to talk about babes deep throating dudes and fucking then squeezing the shit out of their nips.
Oh my God.
Hey, you guys ready for some dirty Chewbacca action tonight?
Dirty Chewbacca. You know what? Now, I never bothered to search it on any porn sites. I'm actually now curious. So I'm going to go home tonight, look up some porn.
Why don't
Wait,
you
you
do it
have
right now?
a
You got
phone in your
right?
pocket.
Yeah.
You could do this
Just
right
look
now.
it up
Oh, yeah,
right
I could
now.
do this right now.
Please don't.
You have access to the
Well, while
entire
you do
world's
that,
information.
let's take
Google
a
video.
blast in the past and check out the other dates that you were on our show. So I'll fix the link, but October 3rd of 2017 was your first appearance on our show. And then last year you came back May 1st of 2018. So it's been a little bit, and this is a third time. So we do have a tradition here at the Metal Experience.
Greg will
for-
jerk you off.
For those that have been
I'll
on
jerk
3
you off.
times. So this
Nope,
means
says
that while...
no video match with this shirt.
Well, that's
Search. Fuck.
sad. Search images.
You're going to have to make that.
Yeah. Oh.
You're going to have to make that and turn it into a video and submit it to
Opacia porn
Pornhub.
coming soon. Just of drummer Mike.
I'll do it.
So we have a little
so you
bit. Stop.
Deep throat your own penis.
Oh my
and when
God.
you're about to blow, squeeze your own nipples as hard as you can. Boom.
This is not
done.
exactly how to go
He has to
into
remove
our
his third rib.
tradition.
I did slap
Marilyn
myself in
Manson
the
did
balls.
I've
Slap
hit
I was
yourself.
trying to
Couple
test an
times.
experiment,
Slap
and it
yourself.
did not go as I planned.
He's like, no, it was fucking Wednesday, and I was like, man, I should probably just slap
You're
my
making
balls.
Luke very uncomfortable, guys. He's stroking his thigh way too much over there.
That's
He's
normal.
he's jerking off.
That's normal.
Okay.
He's playing pocket
so
pool.
let's calm things down for a
Pocket
minute, and I need you guys to close your eyes. No, seriously, just close your eyes. Luca will entertain you
Me?
and just
Don't
talk to you.
touch me, Luco.
And then
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Greg's going to come around and give you a quick
And-
3-stroker.
just close your eyes.
Jesus, what is going on? There's a 1-stroke. There's a feel that. That's a 2-stroke, Ricardo. Don't look, Ricardo. I saw you cheating.
Do you?
And then Mike with the 3-stroke.
Do you?
Greg,
feel
you don't get shit.
Oh.
All right, you guys can open
Am I
up your
covering
buttholes.
My eyes for nothing?
Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
Why
So
didn't
now-
you tell me not to cover my eyes?
Holy
I didn't realize you were until I looked over and saw.
Well, why
Damn.
did you? I didn't even get to see their reaction. You just fucking told them to open their eyes, you
Yeah,
asshole.
they all creamed at the same time.
Pretty much.
You want to see 3 men's
My
faces?
pants went from black to white really quick. They're all scaly and crusty now.
Both front and back.
Yeah.
Dang.
Out
It
of my,
like traveled from crotch to butthole.
they did.
It's
Out of my anus.
treacherous land of the taint.
Out of my turd cutter.
It's in
Why
the,
am
it's
I
in, the
in a
hidden-
band with you
it's in
two?
the hidden- no, it's in the hidden cut of Lord of the Rings. Just just dig deep enough.
So Morgan, what did you just give them?
I just gave Opacia their VIP passes that we've given to all bands that have been on for their 3rd time as a thanks for coming back 3 times and hanging out with us.
Morgan, this side is crooked. Give me another one.
Luco, shut the fuck up.
That's really cool, though.
Oh,
It is really
yeah,
cool.
it
Thank
is
you, guys.
crooked.
Can you
Thank you,
stop?
thank you.
I could-
Do you
I
spend
just-
time doing this? Do you know how hard that is?
Very
have-
inflaccid
I have
penis.
no idea.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, she's getting tough, guys. Get your nipples out.
This is the abuse I deal with every day of my life, guys.
Mine already poking
Recorded
out
in
of my shirt.
every episode of the Metal Experience. Hear me roar.
Is that your roar? Is that how you roar?
Thanks, Mike.
And that was a dirty Chewbacca.
Done by Mike on himself.
Thank you, Ricardo.
So when was the last time they were on? May of last year?
Of last year.
What in the F have you guys been doing since May of last year?
Recording our album.
Yep. Full length record number 1.
How many tracks?
9,
8, and then an intro.
Yeah, 8 and then a symphonic intro track.
And then when's it out? What the
We don't know
fuck?
yet. We're actually at the ending mixing stages. We got one last session with the man himself, Joe Taberry.
Oh,
Going
And-
in not this Saturday, next
A
Saturday.
couple more Saturdays.
Jose
Yeah,
Jose Taberry.
yeah.
Jose Taberry.
Yep. The Joseph of the berries. And then
I love his berry.
I love his berries, but
I love his goats.
he does have great goats. Ed his dwarf.
I love his goats.
What is it? A dwarf?
The micro donkey.
Yeah, the micro donkey.
or the dwarf donkey. Micro donkey's like a mini bike, I think.
Micro donkey.
It also has anal Tourette's.
Hey, no Tourette's.
I seriously think you have actual Tourette's.
Take a look at my micro donkey.
He might.
So for context, we were in the studio and Mike wouldn't stop farting, which is normal. Which then coined
Which is normal.
Which then coined the term anal Tourette's, which led to him calling his father in a heartfelt conversation of just putting out the horrible story that is that he has anal Tourette's.
Please tell me this was recorded.
This
as
is recorded.
It was all-
yeah.
As
yeah.
It's on
put
Facebook.
on your album as a bonus track.
That can happen. That can be done. That can be done.
Did we
But
record
we-
it?
yeah,
A
it's
hidden
on,
track.
I have the video.
Okay.
Which then turned into his own father telling him to go fuck himself.
Yeah,
which,
pretty
which,
much.
which was
Which is quite normal, actually.
a better love story than Twilight. But
I mean, remember that one time we were practicing in the garage and my dad came in and then he left, and right when I opened the door, there he was with a big ass grin on his face, just flipping me off.
your father hates you.
Your dad sounds like a great guy, and next time you guys come on, bring him with.
we should.
You'd probably have more fun with him than us.
Probably.
It would just be him roasting Mike the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this intervention idea. Let's do it.
He shits on him more than we shit on him.
January, the second week of January is open. Just let your dad know to put it in the books, and
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
booyah.
it's booked all the way to January.
You got this shit booked all the way to January?
yeah.
The fuck?
When
Shit, I don't even know what I'm doing next week, let alone fucking next January.
that's
Fucking
why you
titty
got
fucking.
Morgan for.
Okay.
She's good for something other than dirty Chewbacca.
So when is this and Blumpkins? When is
Hey,
this?
Greg,
don't
enjoy
touch
your
me there.
last breath tonight.
Cause I'm gonna put my anus directly over your mouth hole.
Wash your hands.
I will not wash my hands.
well, at least wash your
Wait,
anus.
Ricardo, have you
That-
been like rubbing shit in your eye again?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. We had a 20-minute
We
big guy
did.
conversation.
We literally had a
Did-
conversation about hygiene, that how you fuckers don't wash your goddamn hands because you're rubbing shit in your eyes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I'm an adult. I do what I want.
Can't argue
get
with
it.
that. I'm an
And I
adult.
My
smoke
hands are
with
clean.
cigarettes.
So So
the album's almost
recording
done.
with Joe. Album's almost done. What's your projected E ETA?
Probably springtime
Yeah,
this
okay.
year, hopefully.
Hopefully.
That's made. We've had a few setbacks, but we're hoping that
Mid-late April, we're hoping to have it out by.
that's the goal. Yeah. So hopefully we'll have final mixes by the end of February, and then we'll get all the
We'll
stuff
probably
together
release a single ASAP.
fairly soon. Yeah, as soon as we can, pretty much.
And you have, didn't you bring one
We
new track?
brought one new track.
Un new
Hell
track.
yeah.
If
One new
Joe
track.
has given you permission to play it, it must be a masterpiece.
Yes.
You didn't
It
tell
is.
Joe you brought it.
Shook his head no.
Joe's probably like, "Why did you unleash that to the world yet? My masterpiece not done."
It sounds pretty damn good. if you ask me.
It's a rough mix that we've had for like 6 months now.
Yeah, a while since July.
Yeah, but it's still like exceeds what we expected it would
Yeah,
even be.
I mean
so.
in the demo mixing. Not this isn't a demo mix, but in the rough mixing stages, it sounded better than anything we could have even wished for it to sound in a final mix. So we're really happy with the way it's turning out.
Do you have a name of the new album yet?
Yes, we do. We have
Hot fire.
Hot Fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hot fire.
Hot Fire?
no, that's not it.
That's what the album cover looks like. But yeah, we have
Hot
a name.
Fire.
Hot Fire.
Hot fire.
I spewed hot mucus from my loins.
You'll need to ask Joe about that.
That's on
Joe.
That's on Joe.
Okay.
Oh no, I got the email. I
Oh,
play it
God.
all the time when I'm at work, just laughing my ass
course
off.
you do.
So did I miss it? What's the real title of the album?
On Blackest Wings.
The title of the album is On Blackest Wings.
Okay, so you didn't miss it because you
No, you
literally
did not
didn't
miss
say
it.
that at all.
No,
Okay.
we didn't say it.
We're all retards.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
It's
much.
okay. I deal with Luca and Greg, so you guys fit right in.
Part of the family, bruh.
I'm on the
Bruh.
radio.
I'm
hey mom, look at me
Retarded.
rocking out.
Does this mean
I'm
video's
on
gonna
the
kill me?
Radio with Morgan and Luco.
Don't say my name over those airwaves.
So can we play the song that you brought tonight to hear
Should
a
we
little
play
bit?
it for
Oh,
the first
yes.
one or save it for best for last?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What do you guys want to do?
I'm fine with it first.
I'm fine with just putting it out there.
Hey,
just,
I'm down to suck some dick.
All right. So what is the new track called that you brought?
This track is called Shrouded Nightmares.
Funny because that's not what you named it. Okay.
Well, that's a working title.
Yes.
Working title is Hamlet. Why
Yeah.
is it Hamlet?
Because the basis of the song is based off the game Bloodborne, and
Okay.
one of the sections of the game that it was written off of for the lore, it was the fishing Hamlet. So it was all based off of an H.P. Lovecraft book,
Okay.
and so we kind of just had the working title of Hamlet for quite a while, and then came up with the name Shrouded Nightmares.
We
and-
suck at naming things. We'll sit there for hours just
Yeah.
arguing over names. And
Yeah, but we finally decided on Shrouded Nightmares.
Cool. Well, here we go. The brand new Opacia track that we will hear tonight. And
Not
until
of-
spring, you won't
not
hear anything new from them.
officially mixed down yet. Correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that still sounds
Pretty
damn
goddamn
good.
close, but
All right, here we go. Enjoy.
Well, hi there. Hello. We know you're enjoying your current dose of metal with the people at the Metal Experience. What are their names, Brian?
Hey, Morgan and Luco, how you doing?
Well, howdy. Should you get through with your dosage with them and find yourself still wanting metal, come see us at the Epitome of Stupidity podcast. You can find us on Podbean, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and other places, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's a cool show, I must say.
Until then, back to these guys.
Bye-bye.
Well, I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
I likes you, and I wants you.
He won't you. Morgan, you ready to come back in?
Little late
Oh, we
on
already
that.
were back in. When no, I only started it when Greg was like, "I want you."
Oh, wait.
Because I thought he was going to go on more with that.
We
but
did have a streak going on our Snapchat. We were sending each other
Oh no,
of
no.
us shirtless while taking shits on the toilet.
No, that was just you.
You were doing it for a while,
was
too.
I?
You did, and then I
that
got
was
one
probably
from
when I was
Rich.
drinking.
I've done it like once, but these two have done it like
Yeah,
dozens of times.
You know how some people
no one Snapchats me. The only time I get a Snapchat is from either these two sending me a shit selfie.
like no. So some people make each other breakfast in bed. Like some people do like shit to say like I appreciate you. I get Snapchats from him, shirtless. Well, usually butt naked.
I'm butt naked.
Like,
I'm ass naked on the toilet going like.
yes.
Well, we're back with the Metal Experience. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, Webmaster Greg,
Greg Master.
Greg Master Greg, hanging out with Opacia for their third time.
Talking about poop selfies.
I'm a webmaster.
For that retarded response from Greg, we were talking about the brand new track. So what was that track called that we just heard one more time?
Shrouded Nightmares.
Shrouded Nightmares.
Yes.
Awesome.
Even my
loved it.
brother
It
said
was
the
great.
title's gay.
That's one
It's
of our.
great.
That's one of our personal favorites.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
definitely
album.
one of my favorites of the album.
I didn't like it when
sounded
Luke
good.
first wrote it either, but then
Really?
No,
Yeah,
Oh, I loved it.
It was one of those songs that when we first wrote it, it kind of took some sitting on. But once the lyrics were done, we actually had like a focus for it. It turned out really good.
Once we started jamming it, it's just
It
like,
felt good.
This song it's just so much fun to play.
Yeah.
I love it now.
A lot of the songs on the album are a lot more fun on our end to play live, and we've played a few of them live, and they've all gone over pretty well. So we're excited.
I think the funniest thing about that song, when I hear that song, I just think about the time you guys give me shit when I had a hard time coming up with a thrash beat for that.
Oh my god.
That took 6 months for you to play a thrash
Oh
beat.
no, let's not forget what happened in the studio.
So he's like, I can't do a thrash beat.
It didn't sound. It didn't feel. It didn't sound.
Shut up. We're in the studio and he's just warming up. We're not recording, and he starts doing a perfect fucking thrash beat in time to the song.
In tempo, totally to the click. And I, what did I stand
We
up
just
and yell?
look at each other like we're gonna kill him. Like
Yeah. And then when we actually go to record it, he plays the opposite with a downbeat, and I stand up and scream, "You fucking retard!" into the drum room.
Wait, so I come out and I go to them. I'm like, I think the downbeat sounds better. And then I go in there and I didn't know I was doing a thrash beat. And
because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
That was a rough day.
He's a lovable idiot, but
yeah.
he's still an idiot.
Yeah. That was.
And what did Joe say?
Joe was silent. he had nothing to say because I don't know. I think he was just surprised.
He was just questioning why we're a band.
He questions a lot of shit about us when
Yeah, he does.
when I'm with him in the studio.
He questioned my ass.
What?
Shut up.
No, not physical.
You've
ass,
lost
though.
your talking license.
No, my ass.
Your poop.
Oh, your anal Tourette's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Joe.
Yeah.
No, Joe is just as bad as us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he starts just as much of this nonsense that we do. So
Yeah. It's bad. Very little gets done for the first couple of hours of us in the studio.
like when I was tracking bass, it's like, okay, we run through the song. I'll probably finish doing the track half hour maybe. Then we'll sit there for like another half hour just talking about bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just
Video games, tits, more farting,
guns,
the usual shit, I suppose.
So when did you start recording the album?
Around this time last year.
Yeah, this time last year. Yeah.
And you're just finishing up. You've recorded all your songs.
Had a lot
everything's recorded. I have to finish up a couple more vocal tracks, and then that's pretty much it. We're on to the last.
We had a lot of hiccups along the way.
Yeah, we had a lot of setbacks. Yeah, so it feels good to actually be done. So hopefully we'll get it out by springtime, and that's the goal.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's go back and hear a track off of the epic We Ride album.
We ride.
Mike, what song would you like to hear?
I want to hear the shit extinction. I mean, sixth extinction.
Oh, okay.
Is that supposed to be like 2012? Except it's not a tsunami. It's just like it's an overflowing sewer system.
It's septic tanks just overflowing.
About that song.
Tsunami.
About that song, I really like that song a lot. And
it's a turnami.
It's a turnami. I wish we could play that song more live, but what is it with you guys? You got like
it's in a different tuning. It's the one song we have in a different tuning. So,
and I love that song. I love playing that song.
Use different guitars.
That's what we did.
Backup
it
guitars.
Sucked.
It's just our songs are so long we can only play 4 a set. So we don't want to take time switching instruments.
Maybe what you do is you find a couple of your buddies that are in another band that know the song, and you get stunt doubles.
I am totally okay with that. I'm buying fake beard hair and everything. I'm gonna put it on Joe. Fuck it.
All right, here we go. The 6th, not shit, extinction.
Turdnami.
All will gone. cataclysmic events, then we are more suitable for extinction than a trilobite or a reptile. So we will vanish. There's no doubt in my heart. Extinction is the rule. Survival is the exception.
Hey, this is Eric from the Sons of Rot, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
Woo! All right, that was a tasty Opacia track. That was off the first CD. That was the 6th extinction. So there have been 5 major extinctions.
Yes.
What were the 5th one? All 5 of them.
I don't know what.
When did they
all 5
happen?
were.
It's basically just throughout the entire history of the planet. Like I can't name all 5, but like the extinction of the dinosaurs.
That was the last. That was the last big one. Was the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs?
There was
Wait,
4
what about the Ice
before
Age?
that.
No,
There were
the-
4.
no, the-
the Ice Age.
the
yeah.
Ice Age
The
was
Ice
the
Age was the last
Ice
one.
Age.
Yeah. So I don't know what the ones prior were.
There's the Ice Age. I guess one would have to be.
You have your phones. That's a lifeline.
Y'all got
guys.
phones in front of you.
We're not
You
smart.
can sound smarter by using a phone.
So we're missing
I don't
3.
want to sound
One would have to
smart.
be the oceans receding and a lot of sea life dying. I'm guessing.
True. Yeah. I don't know. There's a book on it. And I forgot. I
Yeah, he
forgot
read
what all
that book and
I
then he
read
wrote-
about it in a book about it.
I read about it in a book about it. About it. But yeah, so basically the main part of the song is that we're far overdue for the sixth mass extinction.
wait.
So
That's probably what's happening right now. Why we've had all this crazy weather.
yeah, so basically we're just prolonging our own death, and it's a very dark track, but it's fun. It's very fun to play. Makes us feel good about ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Nihilism.
Nihilism.
Hey, look, you got a pink drink.
So can you tell us a little bit about what your new album is going to be about?
A majority of the main theme of the album is a lot about deities, gods, and a lot of betrayal as far as like looking up to something and then immediately just being crushed
Like
by it.
well the the title on Blackest Wings, we have the title track with the same name, and it's basically about God people perceive as being benevolent, but he's not really a benevolent God. He's more of a asshole.
Yeah, more of an asshole. So the
asshole
whole,
of a god.
Yeah. So the main presence
Pie.
of that song would be like Rich was saying, kind of like this figure that this whole civilization of people has looked up to, and it's a story that we all wrote, and it's so they look up to this god, and it turns out that they've pretty much all been pawns and puppets in his own play, and so they all kind of look up to him and look to him whatever for their strength, and then at the end of the story, he turns around and wipes them all out in a fiery rain of death and destruction.
The end
and
of the story.
Yes,
Pretty much looks down on his
RV.
people and is like, "Congratulations, you played yourself."
Yeah,
but no.
So the main.
So it's Jigsaw.
Sort
kind
of,
of,
I guess.
yes.
Yeah. So I mean, in the quote unquote climax of the song, the main line, which is a kind of more of a spoken word thing, says, "Now my children, I've reclaimed my throne," and then all kind of comes together. But it's
and then we didn't really set out to write an album where most of the songs had the same theme. It just kind of happened as we were writing the songs. So, and me and Luke split lyric writing. He writes most of them. I wrote 2 of the songs on this one.
Yeah.
And just most of them just fell within that theme somehow, one way or another.
Because me and Rich are
Murdering
both
the world.
What's that?
Huh?
Yeah, basically, we're very nihilistic.
Yeah, a lot of the songs are just about being betrayed by some sort of deity. But me and Rich are both huge fans of the Dark Souls series. So there's 2 songs about
two Bloodborne songs, 1 Dark Souls song.
There's only 1 Dark Souls song?
Yeah, remember we
we changed it. Yeah. So 1 Dark Souls song and 2 songs about Bloodborne. So
and we're nerds. We play too many video games.
Yeah. So lot of video game driven stuff, and a lot of the music is inspired by video game soundtracks and symphonic stuff that kind of makes it a little bit more epic.
The new album has a lot more of a black metal feel to
it. A lot more of the black metal stuff came out in it. Not that it's a black metal record; it's still melodic death metal, but there's a lot more. I don't want to say emotion, but a lot more.
It's just a
like,
darker album, and that stuff just suits the dark tone we went with.
Yeah, and it all kind of works its way in together.
Nice. Well, let's play another track off of We Ride, and then when we come back, we can hear how Mike almost was a part of an orgy. What's the next song off of Opacia's We Ride that we're going to hear?
Let's do Through the Dark Eye of Strength.
All right, here we go. Hold on to your butts.
Destroyer, taste the awful
Hey, come check out Small Town Mentality Podcast with your host Ben and
Austin.
We are on every Thursday morning
with tips on how to be a more efficient racist.
No, we don't do that.
Also, best ways to bag your sister in the sack.
No, I don't think we've ever talked about that.
Also, we do impressions.
We don't do that either. We do have some buttons that we push sometimes.
What? And black people.
Anyways, you can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, and everywhere you get a podcast.
You can find us closest to your nearing burning cross.
No, you can't. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at STM Podcast. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Brandon.
Hey, I'm Ben. We're from Snowberry, and you're listening to The Metal Experience.
Woo! We just heard Through the Dark by our very special guest today. I say special because this one he's got a deep place in my heart.
I do.
He just met you.
Get your dick out of there.
By the way, I'm Luco Blaze, and I love sucking cock and licking nice hairy balls.
He does. I would know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're back with the Metal Experience, and we heard another track off of We Ride by Opacia. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, the story that Mike was going to tell us that we told him to hold off until now, how he almost became a part of an orgy.
Ooh. It was actually a couple of years ago, and my friend's like, hey. Yeah, I had to clear my throat for this.
Too much cum in the back.
Too much dirty Chewbacca.
Jeez.
I love me some
It was actually a couple of years ago, and my friend's like, hey, I'm having a party. I was like, cool, I'll bring some beer. So I get there, and there's people there, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Looks like a pretty good, decent, regular party. So I met a guy there, and he is a cool guy. His name is Ron. Ron's cool. I like Ron, and I'll tell you why. So him and I were talking. We actually
Ron had a horse cock.
So we were talking, and all of a sudden, I hear, like, just moaning. And when I turn around, there was, like...
Wait, how does this have to go with why you like Ron?
Because I was talking to Ron
Oh.
this entire time. I was talking to Ron. I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about something. So then all of a sudden, we hear moaning. We just turn around, and there's, like, porn being played on the big screen TV. Everyone got undressed. Dudes, dicks, and balls were hanging out. All the women got undressed. So there was tits, the JJs, floppy asses flopping about.
And the age range of these people?
The what?
The age range?
I would say 21 and up.
To what?
21 to
90.
what?
I don't know.
Was your grandma there?
I can say probably at least, I don't know, 21 to 25. No one there was like 30 or more. That I know.
Damn it.
So we're just like, what the fuck? So we just steal the beer and we go in the backyard, and it took them like hour and a half to be like, dude, where'd you go? And I was like, oh, I'm in your backyard. I stole your beer. He's like, why are you in my backyard? I'm like, I don't want to be part of this thing that you're doing.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Like everyone started having sex in your living room, and I was like, what the fuck? I came here to drink.
Pretty much.
So I'll beat my own cock in the backyard. Damn it.
I mean, there was nobody there attractive that you wanted to jump in on?
Oh, no, there was attractive, but it was like, honestly, it's just not my kind of thing, to be honest. And plus, I did not want my friend's dick and balls staring me in the face. The dude has, like, immense balls. It looks like tumors.
So you've
balls.
already seen them.
Yeah.
You didn't want to.
You couldn't stop staring.
More.
I couldn't stop staring. This dude had big balls and a tiny dick.
Was this Ron?
No.
You and Ron were like, what the fuck?
What did Ron's dick look like?
Ron, I didn't see Ron's dick. Ron didn't even do anything. We
so
didn't
you
participate.
only seen that one guy's dick.
Okay,
no,
so
we saw my friends and a couple. There was like a lot of people I didn't know, and
so instead
I would have been like,
hold on.
nice dick,
Hold
bro.
on.
I
What was the invitation to this party? Because I feel like your oblivious ass missed something when they invited you to this party.
Yeah.
they didn't say anything. They just said, "Hey, it was in Downers."
I highly doubt this, knowing you, Mike. I'm sure something was said.
Continue.
Nothing was said. It was a couple of years ago. It was my friend who used to live in Downers Grove, and he's like, "Hey, I'm having a party. That's it. I'm having a party." So I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll bring beer."
Okay, so
And that was it.
instead of leaving,
Here I am thinking
feeling
the entire
uncomfortable, you've decided to hide in his backyard with beer and talk to Ron some more.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just leave?
because we didn't feel
Because
like
Ron was
secretly wanted to be a part of it.
Because
Ron
secretly
was
you
a
were
cool
hoping you would see something?
It sounded like Ron was a cool fucking dude. So he's like, fucking, Ron, let's go fucking slam some hams in the backyard.
slam some porters.
Slam some fucking porters.
He brought
Hey,
like
Ron, grab the porters out of the fridge. Let's go fucking slam them in the backyard.
Better not give me no dark beers that ain't Guinness.
seriously everywhere we go. I'm always like, "Do you guys have dark beer?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Dark beer that isn't Guinness?" And they're like, "All we got is Guinness."
This sounds like Mike's experience needs to be
And
your
now
next
you're
music
drinking
video.
coffee.
From his perspective.
B-side.
Did you want a dark beer? They have some here.
I probably will, but oh wait, no, I gotta watch how I drink now because I was actually in the hospital because of my drinking a couple months ago because I had a seizure
guy.
for alcohol poisoning, and it took me a month and a half to tell these assholes. And then Rich was on the. I told Rich, and he's like,
May it be known that I didn't find out until I was a whole case of Coors in, and then
Yeah.
you just go, oh yeah, I had a seizure, and I was too fucked up to know what was going on.
Yeah.
So I just kind of.
"No, I remember." I told him like I had a seizure, and he laughed.
And then I had.
Well, knowing you, it's hard to take you seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I hadn't seen or talked to him in like 2 months. And so I just hit him up one day like, hey, you want to do something? He's like, yeah, but I can't drive. I'm like, why can't you drive? He's like, my doctor told me I can't drive because I had a seizure. I'm like, why'd you have a fucking seizure? Why did the fuck you tell me?
I was like, I don't know.
But you're still alive and you're still with us. It's probably them Doc beers.
So now that you've had a moment to reflect upon your life and the decisions that you've missed out
So you
on,
passed up on an orgy.
you would like to go back to
And-
one of your friend's parties and participate in his next orgy.
Right.
No.
Do you still talk to this Ron?
No. I don't talk to anyone at that party I was at anymore.
Well, this sounds like a great transition into another Opacia track off a We Ride called "The Tongue Is a Curse."
Hey yo, it's Troy Adams from the podcast Wrestling Society. Every single Wrestling Wednesday, we bring you brand new episodes where we review the best and worst of professional wrestling eras of the past, as well as the biggest current events in professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. Search for us on YouTube, where we have hilarious WWE Network watch-alongs, reviews of terrible shows, and other great content. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at PodRes Society, and we're available on all podcast platforms. Come join the Society.
We are back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, Greg Master, Webmaster, and we are here with Opacia for their third time.
Yeah!
I'm a webmaster.
Oh my gosh.
He's a webmaster.
That was another track off of We Ride called The Tongue is a Curse.
Master.
Yeah.
Master.
So, I was thinking of questions to ask you guys while we were listening to that.
We
And
might
my
have
next
the
question
answers.
is, everybody's in a horror movie type stuff, right? Okay, because I'm not, but I'd like this question because this was a question asked at work. If you were a serial killer,
Yes?
what would your surname be, and what would your well, you know how like serial killers have their like trademark thing. What would yours be? You can all answer at once.
My name's
Like
already
the Zodiac.
Yeah.
I kind of have an idea what Mike's is going to be, so I want to hear this first.
Actually, the sad thing is, I actually have one for you.
Oh, let's hear this one.
Well, you give your
Hold
one
on.
for me.
You
I'll
do
give
yours
my-
and then
I know.
yeah,
I
because
here,
then they're just do twins.
let Mike give his for me, and then I'll give mine for him.
It's
Okay,
really
do it.
sad that I actually did sit on this, and it was actually around your last birthday, and I thought like this awesome name for him, but I don't think I ever told you guys because I was like going to make a meme out of it. So for your name, it's the Fanny Bandit.
You steal butts?
I guess so.
Well, actually, no, I lied. It's
Please
actually it's
explain.
actually two. It's the Fanny Bandit and the Fanny Tickler.
Okay.
The tickler of butts.
Why?
How is that a serial
How is that
killer, Mike?
That's your serial killer name. He's the Fanny Bandit.
So what does he
Wait,
do?
he kills them, and then tickles their assholes.
But bandits steal.
I don't get this.
You can't tickle an
So,
asshole if they're
some
dead.
reference to Mike. He constantly makes abortion jokes.
I like where this is going so far.
So,
The abortioner.
just no. I don't have a name for him, but
That just sounds like a shitty.
his modus operandi, his modus operandi would be shoving coat hangers up people's orifices and killing them that way.
I'm coming for you, Tom Brady.
Ew.
I'm coming for your kid.
I'm coming for your kid.
This is the wrong group to have asked this question.
I'm coming for your bastard of a child.
Tell that to that poor pizza. The poor pizza place.
They probably have a picture of me up there saying, "Don't let this guy
don't
in."
let this man near our establishment.
Well, if they didn't, they will now.
Wait. Do you have a name for Luco?
For
Or
Luco,
what's would yours be? I don't know.
I don't know.
You're just a workaholic. So
The lumberjack.
Luco's would
Now that I think about it,
Yes.
mine was lame as shit.
Yeah, that was lame. That was so lame.
I want to know what that had to do with my birthday.
I think of the most random shit in my head.
you don't have anything, Luke?
I got nothing.
Morgan, what's yours? Because you're dying to tell people.
No, the one for you, Luco, would be
The
Yes?
smellinator, because he'll
Smellinator.
fucking kill him by farting
the
all the time.
flatulence.
The flatulence.
And
Flatulence?
Flatulence.
it's because
The flatulence.
how he would kill his victims would be he would fart in their face until
give
they
'em pink
passed out, and then lock them in a
Death by pink
room,
eye.
lock them in a room with his terrible smells, and just let them die because you couldn't get out of the room that he trapped them in because his gas is so bad.
That sounds like something like Steve-O did from Jackass mixed with
Yeah,
Saul.
except nobody died, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
haven't
that's what-
smelled
we were gonna
Luco's
do that to the old
farts.
guitarist, Rob.
Oh, yeah, we were.
We were gonna get him really stoned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna get our old guitarist before that imploded. We were gonna get him really high and then put a.
You want to say this
fishbowl-
in the microphone,
Sorry,
Luke?
You're so far away.
I forgot. So
I forgot.
we were gonna put
You're
our.
only a vocalist.
We're gonna. We. So we were gonna put our old guitarist. We were gonna get him really stoned and put a
huge
fishbowl,
pothead.
huge pothead. So we were getting him really high, put a fishbowl over his head, and connect some sort of like
funnel with
a funnel with a tube,
like they did on Jackass,
and tell him we were gonna smoke him out and then just fart in it, and take it out, close it, and just let him sit there.
Ew.
Nice.
Yeah. And then he quit.
So you did do that?
No.
We were planning on doing it, and then
it
you shouldn't have told him the plan.
And then he quit the band.
That's very interesting.
All right. So what would your real serial killer, if you had to choose your own, what would you do?
Oh, seriously, since you asked that, I'm trying to give a thought.
Is that Bear Cop?
These two playing hangman.
Here we are thinking
so
about
stupid.
serial killer names.
I find it very rude when you're distracting yourselves from the band that we're having a conversation with. Greg, if you were a serial killer, what would your surname be and what would your trademark be? I know you're really a serial killer, but don't give away your real name.
Wow.
You would be called the Hangman. He's the Hangman, man.
Into the microphone.
He hangs them with hemp.
Wow. That sounds good.
The hump man.
I gotta come back to you on this. All right, I gotta think about this.
Morgan, what's your goofy one?
Yeah, what's yours?
It's not goofy.
It's terrible.
It's not.
So
I would be called the Crafter.
The Crafter.
And it would be because I would take like something, whether it be an article of clothing or a piece of skin or a tooth, and I would put it in a scrapbook of my victims.
This is very well thought out.
But
That's very
I would
elaborate.
kill them with my
Very-
crafting equipment, like different scissors, different...
A skizzer.
A sewing machine.
I'd murder you with my sewing
crafting
machine.
is endless. Some of that stuff is...
But it has nothing to do with needles. You just throw the sewing machine at them.
No, I just... Yeah.
Yeah, that.
The Crafter. She's a crafty person.
Only thing I can't really think of a name for myself, but the way I would do things, back when I was in high school and stuff, I used to just be an idiot and jump on all my friends' back and put them in chokeholds. So I guess just choking people out till they die.
That sounds like a kink. I think we discovered your kink.
But no, I knocked a guy on my football team out because I jumped on his back, and I thought he was just playing along, but I actually choked him unconscious.
Wait, did you do that to Malcolm?
No.
Fucking.
Malcolm quit football by the time this happened.
Because he wore church shoes.
Okay, so a guy I played football with in high school, he showed up to practice with his church shoes on one day. Because I went to a private high school, and every Wednesday we would have a chapel service. And they encouraged us to dress up. We didn't have to, and his dad was a pastor, so his dad made him dress up. And he showed up to practice in or showed up to school in like a tan suit and with church shoes on, like what some people would wear to church on Sundays. And he forgot his football cleats at home, and he had no other shoes with him at school that day. So he came out to practice in full football gear with his church shoes on.
I bet his
And
dad
you laid
killed
the
him.
fuck out.
Well, speaking of this guy real quick, if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, Mike wouldn't be in the band at least.
Well, God bless.
Is there a time machine that I can go back and fix that?
You piece of shit.
You piece of shit.
You Opacia shit.
Oh, I like that.
I
I'm just gonna start
figured it
screaming that at people at our show.
Piece of shit.
Piece of
shit.
I figured
What about
it
that
out.
one thing when we just scream at people saying "eat shit and die"?
Oh yeah, that was a phase.
That was a phase. We used to scream at people.
That was just me and you.
Oh yeah.
You just
Whenever
did that back and
whenever
forth.
it would whenever we'd see each other, like whether it be at band practice in public, there was no hi. It was just eat shit and die. That was our hello.
Die.
And
Oh wait, you weren't doing it to other people. I was.
No. That lost
Who is
all
that
of its
guy?
intimacy.
Why didn't he just tell me to eat shit and die?
Say that. Say it to like a Walmart employee. like they're handing you something like eat shit and die.
My life sucks enough as it is.
Oh my goshness.
What did you figure out, Greg?
Greg, what did you figure
I
out?
figured out the crossword.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to know.
It's
Can
Greg
read it.
loves eating small dead babies while jerking his baby cock.
That was your hangman sentence?
Yeah, it's not.
You
supposed
called it
to
a
be
crossword, you
paragraph.
idiot. You're playing the wrong game.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Maybe that's why he's losing.
On that
Greg-
note,
that sounds
my
a lot like
serial
your
killer name
weekend.
would be
whose
Crying
weekend?
Fetus. 'Cause I would
That's a
only-
bad name,
Crying
Greg.
Dying
fetus.
fetus. Dying fetus.
Because I would only kill pregos.
Jesus.
Yeah. Crying fetus. I had to think of that.
Holy shit.
Crying Fetus is a band name?
Dying fetus? You
No.
know?
Dying.
Okay, but
It'd be
Is there a
crying
parody
fetus.
band called Crying Fetus?
I wanted to start a parody band called Dying Feed Us. And,
Dying comma feed us.
We're dying.
Just put a
so
bunch of like African
dying.
children on this
Feed
merch.
us.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
It's like Cannabis Corpse.
Hey, I'd like to say this thing isn't true, though. I don't have a baby cock.
That's debatable.
Well, with
I mean, I do
this
like
awkward
eating-
conversation
eating,
amongst us,
eating
let's
dead babies and all.
I like how we're
Let's
like
hear
we started with like horror.
the next Opacia track called Heathen.
Yeah, I don't know how
Because
we
that's
got
what Greg
where
is.
we are.
We're all
Heathen.
heathens
That
here.
happens every time we're here.
Yep. Go back and hear our other past 2 episodes for more shenanigans.
Morgan asked us a question, and we totally go to talking about dicks and shit.
Yep.
Dicks and
This is the
poop.
typical dude talk.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should just
Dick shit pink guy.
Hey,
remove
you're a
myself from
dude,
being
too.
here. Here we go. Oh, thanks. I don't have a dick, Greg.
You're a dude.
This night, the heathens will be tortured, strangled,
Hey! You! Listening to this podcast right now! Do you want to hear a fucking podcast about anything and everything? Yeah. Like movies, music, television, and more? Oh my god. Well, you've come to the right place. Yes. Subscribe to Journey into Comics Network, and you get Podcastrophe, hosted by me, Dick. Why not throw a couple bucks to the Patreon? It's your choice. Yeah. This is a Podcastrophe.
That sounds so awesome.
Aye, Captain.
Are you ready?
Like you watch some movies and they're like fucking, you know, you kind of figure out what's going on like that.
I like how it's just like different stories.
Yeah, yeah. Gweg.
Morgan.
Gweg with cigarettes. Is this what you're recording? What are you doing?
Morgan.
Throwback.
Did you record yourself farting?
Well, we're back.
Is that
I don't know where the film. I don't know
Have
where
you
sound
guys heard
comes
of the
on my
website called Fartbook where you can record your own farts?
You can?
Are you the creator of Fart Book?
Maybe.
Oh,
But it was
Morgan is
recording
Fart Book.
Luco's
My
while
farts.
he was sleeping.
Okay, what?
Those are mine? Those are
Yes.
good ones.
Continue.
Sounds like me at practice.
I have
when
not-
shit
Actually,
my
that's
pants.
not me.
I
Because
have-
mine are usually like.
Oh wow, that's
You know what?
I imagine it looks like a film set. There's just like Morgan's just following Luke around with like a boom mic. Just
No, not up. More at my
This
ass.
was
it's
last
more, yeah,
night.
it's just at your ass.
Listen. This is very
Come on, Luca,
uncalled
push.
for. This is very uncalled for. I was okay
Anyway.
with the orgies and the small dick and the big balls, but the farting is uncalled for.
I mean,
That one sounds wet.
You know,
I mean, with us,
I don't
You
remember
can speak,
eating
Mike.
any
Just
corn.
I'm going to speak for all the guys out there, and if you say you've never enjoyed this, you're a fucking liar. If you're sitting down and you fart, the best feeling is when it tickles your balls.
yeah.
Right?
I like when you have an itch on your balls and your fart tickles it.
Yes.
And then you don't, it like
or
itches
just
your
when you
balls
have
for
an itch on your asshole and your fart
Oh, yeah.
scratches
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah.
the best.
Scratches it. The worst is having an itch on your asshole.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that thing I sent you guys? Oh, yeah. If a girl farts while you're giving her head, what would you do? Stick my finger in her butt and say, shh, little fella, you're next.
I think I sent you that.
No, you did not send me that.
Yeah, that was at the group chat. That was at our group
I
chat.
sent that in the group chat.
Yeah. I can't.
Okay.
Think of a word.
And we're good.
What's a saying?
What's the saying for what? Wow, that looks just like you, Mike, when you
The
put it up to your
first two-
face.
It's 3 words, and the first 2
Oh
words
my God,
are,
these two in their hangman game.
are dicks and
Balls.
no, it starts with
Dicks
an
and
S.
butts and everything sluts.
Scrotums.
Dicks and scrotums.
No, it's a 4-letter word. S blank I blank.
Shit.
Testes. Dicks and testes.
F blank I
Oh,
blank
it is.
testicles.
Wait, how many letters?
It was 4. It's shit. Come on.
Damn it.
Shit.
Mike, you literally said dicks and shit, and I was like, "That's the next
Dicks
fucking
and-
thing we're doing."
Dicks and shit.
Dicks and shit.
But he goes, dicks and sushi.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That was called the champagne cork.
Hey,
I didn't realize there were names to these.
can you pull up
That's
the?
amazing.
I'm not pulling up anything for you.
the-
You can pull up your own
what's the-
pants.
you guys ever see that South Park episode where they're farting and they got names for it, like the creaky door, where it's like,
Oh yeah.
or the
Anyway.
foghorn. The
So what
queen-
shows do you guys have coming up currently?
Absolutely
We don't have
nothing.
Nothing.
No,
We
we're-
have nothing booked right
We've
now.
literally been giving ourselves a break. We're just trying to finish this album.
Yeah, we.
And just giving ourselves a break.
Yeah.
Plus, these guys are being assholes to me because they're like, "You just had a seizure. I don't think it's good for you to drive."
Well, yeah, we haven't played a show
Since July.
Yeah, we've been on that much of a
Well,
dry spell.
after that show in July, we wanted to take some time off to finish the album, and then, but we just haven't been. One of the main things is we really
He's still going.
with most of the new material on the album, it's really made for 2 guitarists, and we currently only have 1 guitarist, so we want to really find
Enos madness.
we really want to find the second guitarist,
Which is.
and
Oh no.
Well, now we're putting it out there.
we got way too much cologne on, man.
We have the possibility of finally having another guitarist and getting back out and playing shows and doing what we do again. So hopefully soon.
After like 2 years of looking, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's been 2
Wow.
years. Has it been 2 years? Yeah, it's been 2 years of playing as a 3-piece.
2016 is when We Ride came out.
Yeah, so it's been 3 years then.
Well, we
Almost 3.
yeah.
So almost 3 years we've been looking for another guitarist.
It'll be 3 years in November
So, yeah.
or October.
That sounded like a
You got way too much
rusty,
cologne on, Mike. I
I
know.
like how you guys are just talking through these nonstop farts.
This is what our band practices are with him, so we're used to
We're
it.
used to it. Exactly. Trying to get anything done is impossible.
Trying to get anything done
Hold
with him
on.
in general.
This is mudslide.
I thought you were gonna say Mudvayne for a second.
I thought she was gonna say Mudvayne. Yeah.
This one's called Light a Match.
Light 'em up.
Why is that letting match? That's the question.
Packing tape.
I imagine the same person that named these is the one that
Sphincter
names like porn
stinker.
movies. Like that's
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's the creator of fart books.
Whoa.
BMX laps. Anyway,
Jesus.
Monica, you is stinky.
Are these farts coming from a girl or a boy?
I don't know. It doesn't tell me. It's just
It
a green
doesn't say?
screen that has
If it comes from a boy, does it
15
come
minutes
from his
worth
balls?
of farts on it.
Yeah.
That's a good
Ball
question.
farts?
Ball farts.
Look up.
Blarts.
Blarts.
Seriously, every
blarts.
band
Look up wet
practice,
farts.
every time they're like, "Hey, we're here," I just tell them, "Cool, I'll be out in like 5 minutes. I'm taking
Take it
a
as shit. Yep, take it as shit.
Yeah.
Even when I can't, even when we come over to just like
Hang out.
it's give me 5 minutes. I'm taking a shit.
He's got a poo.
Guys,
It's like he waits for us to say, "Hey, we're here," and he's like, "Okay, I gotta go drop a deuce." It's
Yeah.
like
Maybe you guys just bring it out of him.
Maybe you guys are the
You make 'em-
diarrhea.
We're
A
the
little
human.
nervous.
Yeah, we're no that,
Human
that-
laxatives.
That's my serial killer name is the human laxative. That's what I'm choosing.
nice.
That's what I'm choosing.
And what's your MO?
I don't know.
He scares them to death.
Shitting in people's mouth until they can suffocate.
Yes.
Now that
And-
sounds like a fetish.
With Taco Bell, you eat a lot of Taco Bell and then going a killing spree.
I'm going for some Taco Bell right now, honestly.
Bowels of the
I could go for some
Titanic.
Taco Bell.
That's a fucking Taco Bell fart.
That sounds like you need some oil on that door.
Still going.
Oh my god. I want to experience a fart like this.
That's like Sharky.
I have. It's not that.
Did you hear the grumble? Just
That was like a 30-second fart.
I've done that before. It's not fun.
You know how like alleviating that must have been? And that's not fun?
No.
this
Because
has to take an incredible amount of control to not just blow it up.
Well, it gets to the point where you're just like, your legs kind of go numb, and you kind of just gotta.
Why is this still going?
They asked for it. Well, more specifically,
No, I meant like if you farted for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You're like, why is this still going?
Oh,
That was a good one.
That sounded like he was asking a question.
Yeah.
Alien encounter.
That was like a how do you do?
That's what it was just called. Alien encounter. Hold on. Not
a
this
lot
one.
of suspense.
Okay, continue.
Hello, boop, boop.
I love how
Right
thin
there.
it gets at the end.
That was called Alien Encounter?
No. It's coming up.
Is that one?
No.
When, Morgan?
Not that.
This is awful.
There's a lot. This one.
Oh.
Sounded like an alien. Forest dump.
Oh.
On that note, that brings me to another name for a porno. You could have Forrest Hump.
Ooh.
Oh, yep.
Or Forrest Thump. Or Forrest Dump, and it's a fucking 2 Girls 1 Cup video.
Feces pieces.
On Forrest Gump.
Feces pieces.
That was fart of the bumblebee. Bug zap. Bean dipper. Tuna melt madness.
I'd like to apologize to all the
can't be real.
constipated people out there listening right now.
Shave and a haircut.
I bet this is making a lot of fetish people really horny. Just
Macaroni
listening
and
to this.
squeeze.
Making a lot of fetish people horny.
Slippery when wet.
Oh my goodness.
Mom?
Yeah. Morgan, do we have anything else besides just the farts all night?
Yeah.
So what was your last embarrassing moment on stage that you can remember?
Back in my last show, I played with Texas Toast. I tripped
those
and my
guys are
cable
great.
pulled out of my amp, and I played through a whole song without realizing it.
That's hilarious.
I'm so focused on these incredible fart sounds.
Airstrikes.
Luke's was the last show he played when I kept bean dipping him while he was playing.
Yeah, it was like in between lyric sets, I would just feel like this lift. Like you see like in alien movies when they not like xenomorph alien movies, but like abduction alien movies, they just float. That's just how it feels.
And you were floating?
No, it's just these. The rest of me was on the ground. But like I'd like come back to breathe and just be, and next thing you know, it's like yeah, and it drops like an anvil. This is
They got a little hang time.
Yeah, they got a little bit of hang time.
Seriously,
and then maybe they like fall over the guitar strap and it just hangs there.
You must see this man's tits. He has luscious tits.
Oh my goodness.
You're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I literally cannot jerk off to
Oh,
porn
no.
without picturing his tits.
I'm happy I can help you.
Wait, what?
Morgan, let's do another track. We've been listening to fart tracks for.
Oh wait, I didn't tell about my embarrassing.
This is our newest single.
Okay, yeah. This is your newest single.
You've been having one since you joined the band. Embarrassing moments.
I would have to say my most embarrassing was probably with my last band, and when I used to have like this massive drum kit.
You still do.
Well, it was big. It was bigger before.
That's what she said.
And I had an awesome drum fill, and I gave my.
Yes.
I had an awesome drum fill, and I punched myself in the face and gave myself a bloody nose.
That part of the drum fill?
No.
Dude, you gotta check out this song. Our drummer punches himself in the face for part of the fill.
Oh, here I'm doing a drum fill, and I just punched myself in the face, and then I see blood. I was like, fuck.
That was a toilet bowl one. That was recorded in a toilet bowl.
Oh man.
Oh, that was in a toilet bowl.
Let's play another track, Morgan. Another track from the
By
toilet
the way,
bowl.
I have now started taking, like, when you, like, squat and shit now over your toilet. I have been doing that now, and it is great.
Sorry, I can't come to the phone right now. I'm in the can. Please, after the beep tone, leave your phone number and message. Here's the beep.
Mike.
This is called Has That Ever Happened to You?
He's crying.
He's laughing so hard he's sweating.
You are sweating.
All right. Tonight, we ride. Here's more Opacia.
I'm a dude, and I'm inviting you to join me on a podcast about brews.
Does that include stouts?
Yes, of course it includes stouts. Like I was saying, join us every Saturday on the journey into...
Wait a minute. Do you guys do anything about like IPAs?
Yes,
Stuff like that?
yes, we do IPAs.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, join us on the Journey into Comics Network for Brews with Dudes.
Whoa, hey, have you guys ever... Do you care if I bring some Zima on?
Yes, I care if you bring Zima. Zima doesn't count. Zima's... Dr. Dongo. Anyway, join us every Saturday for a podcast that delves into the craft brew world.
Woo! All right, wait, what did we just hear, Morgan?
Well, we played We Ride.
We Ride!
The titular track from Opacia off of We Ride.
That was We Ride off of the album We Ride by the band We Ride. Tonight on We Ride. Well, Morgan, it's about that time.
It is.
Let's ride.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right, this week and every week, always brought to you by our friends at Imprint Recordings. Your music, your imprint. Visit imprintrecordings.com for more information for our recording needs. This week, the band from Caugus, Puerto Rico, with the band is Calamity with the song The Truth. Let's do it.
instrument. This information. There's something huge up overhead. The world is led by someone else. I'll give you the truth, no one will tell. Your life is all so long ago. It's just a matter of control. I'll give you the truth, that truth no one will tell you ever. Las reglas no han cambiado, en realidad el juego sigue igual. Vendemos nuestra vida para comprar la vida de alguien más. Somos tan simples de manipular. Haznos creer que podemos pensar. Haznos sentir que nos das elegir nuestro destino final. Siempre lejos de la verdad, consumiendo lo que nos sirven. There's something huge up overhead. The world is led by someone else. I'll give you the truth, no one will tell. Your life is all so long ago. It's just a matter of control. I'll give you the truth, that truth no one will tell you ever. No one will tell you ever. There's something huge up overhead. The world is led by someone else. I'll give you the truth, no one will tell. Your life is all so long ago. It's just a matter of control. I'll give you the truth, that truth no one will tell you ever.
Hey, this is Pete, Tanner,
Zach, Matt,
and we're Bloodletter, and you're listening to The Metal Experience.
Woo! I'm Luco Blaze, and I love big fat cock. That band we just heard was Calamity, and they're from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And that song was called The Truth.
Thanks, Luco.
Luco,
you're welcome, Greg.
Lost so much
you're welcome,
hair.
Greg. Also, we have some stuff we want to hear about
Yes, Luco?
I forget.
Oh, good job, Luco.
From that guy.
Piece of shit.
Not from that guy over there.
He just farted in your face, motherfucker.
Some about Milwaukee or Wisconsin.
No. So let's tell Mike tell his story.
Yeah, Mike,
first.
you tell your Parkinson's story.
I can't. Okay, so all right. So I was actually back in December of 27. Oh, fucker.
I didn't know that was a year.
It was December of
fucker.
It was December of 2017, and it was my best friend's bachelor party. We were in Chicago. I don't know what bar we were at, and I went up there and I ordered a drink. I'm waiting for it, and this girl, she was cute. She comes up and talks to me, and then we finally get our drinks, at the same fucking time. As soon as our drinks come, she asked me for my number. And I just looked her dead in the eye and I just said, I'm sorry. I have Parkinson's. And then I just walked away. And then I looked back and I just saw...
Farts. These are burps.
All right, I'm done talking about my Parkinson's-ness.
No, but so...
Why'd you want me to tell that story anyway?
Because you are oblivious to hot women in particular hitting on you all the fucking time.
Well, Gimli is lonely.
Yeah, Gimli's all lonely.
But Lugo actually did set up a great point of what you said earlier, and I was like, yeah, that's the reason why.
You're there to hang out with your pals. Your pal Ron.
Okay, but...
I came here to fucking hang out with my friend Ron. Leave me alone.
Pretty much. But if I was Ron and my buddy was getting hit on by like an 8, 9, 10 out of 10 chick, I'd be like, fucking go get that. Like,
Ron, leave me alone. I'm trying to do some stuff here. And I'd be like, Ron, I would have been like, Ron, I have Parkinson's. Leave me alone.
Your Peoria story?
Oh, yeah. So we played a show in Peoria. I forget where the actual venue was.
It's gone now.
Is it gone now?
Yeah.
So
real quick, we did meet a guy there who said he toured with Rat.
Yeah. So later in the story. So we played a show in Peoria where a storm came through and tore part of the roof off of the building, but that part of the roof was in the room where they wanted us to store all of our gear. So it was water everywhere, and they're like, yeah, just avoid the water. So that's the first part. But so we started playing
Peoria.
Yeah. It was so fucking sketchy. So we get there. Yeah, we meet the weird dude who you can only understand every third word of what he says.
He's like if you had a picture in your mind of what someone that does meth all the time looks like, this is him.
There you go.
Did he have a mullet? No, he doesn't. No, he just is meth. He
didn't have the mullet.
I am the meth.
He didn't have a mullet, but he had very unkempt long hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dude only kept like 3 or 4 teeth.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe even less. But so we play our set, we hang out for a little bit, and we leave. And we stopped at a Denny's, which is probably the worst idea we could have
What about
had.
the baby?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, the baby.
So we're playing.
baby.
We're playing darts at the back of the bar at our merch table, and we look up and there's a baby on the bar stand,
like a whole baby carrier, like you put in
no,
a
like
car.
a legit whole baby, like the whole.
But like the carrier you put in the back seat of a car for a car seat and stuff. Like some woman just walks in with her baby while a death metal show is going on.
Puts it on the
Puts
bar.
it on the bar, sits down and just starts drinking.
Gets a beer and then watches the show, and then after that left to stand in front of the stage with her baby still on the bar.
So
This is Peoria.
at the end of the night,
And
Mike took her home.
Yeah, with Parkinson's.
With Parkinson's.
So we get to this Denny's and we're trying to like ignore everything that just happened to us in that shithole of a town, and you start. We had a very very openly gay waiter.
Mike was. We rented a trailer and we were using Mike's car because he has the only one we can tow a trailer with, and
Oh yeah, my park job.
yeah, he pulled in and blocked the entire parking lot off. And we go
And
in.
if there's nothing that you can't
I
say,
think
there's
that-
nothing more entertaining than a waiter coming out that's like openly gay, going, "You guys can't park there." Like that's it. And like that, you can't park there. And
I think that's what set him off when we told him it was Mike that parked there.
Yeah.
and this guy was the only waiter in the entire the
Well,
whole
it was like
Denny's.
2 a.m.
Yeah, it was really late. It wasn't early. But yeah, so as we're going on, you kept ordering more and more and more food. Like you'd get one plate, and then he ordered another plate when that plate was finished. And I forget what the guy actually said, but I've never seen someone get roasted so hard at 2 a.m. at a Denny's by a waiter than this man.
Oh, we gave him a huge tip. We love
think
this
we
guy.
tipped him
Just
more.
the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the
I
tip.
think we tipped him more than what the bill was, but he literally was just the whole time. He was just standing there, just roasting Mike. And we were
As he continued to order more food.
See, and as they walked out, I was the last one to walk out.
I remember one thing he said
Cut
because
off.
Mike ordered some like Hispanic thing. That
Tamales.
Mike was talking about tamales, and he's like,
"Oh, no, quesadilla. It was quesadillas.
Oh, it was a quesadilla. It was a quesadilla." And Mike's like, "Oh, my brother's husband makes great quesadillas." And
your brother's husband. I believe that was the response.
Yeah, that was the response.
That was the response.
No, your brother's husband.
Your brother's husband.
And in my head, all I can hear is one of us, one of us.
I'm sorry, but the way you guys are talking, I'm just picturing Prince right now.
Oh God.
Your brother's husband.
Your
I'm picturing Herbert from Family Guy.
Yeah, Herbert. That's it. That's who popped in my head as soon as he said.
Excuse me, Mr.
But the guy, he had like a really he had like a little southern twang to his voice.
Your brother's husband.
No, and then he roasted me because he's like, "Do you know what a quesadilla is, hon?"
Well, that's what it was like. Do you know what a quesadilla is? He's like, yeah, it's a Mexican grilled cheese. That's what you said.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that really is.
Am I wrong?
No, that's the
You're
perfect
all
answer.
right. Sure, you
But
right.
the look
Ray,
on the
Ray.
guy's face. And he's like, my brother's boyfriend's Mexican. Or my brother's husband's Mexican.
Yeah, that.
Your brother's husband? Did y'all say your brother's husband?
Oh, we love that guy. That guy was awesome.
What was his name?
Did you get a picture?
No.
No.
Can we
His
get a
name-
picture with you?
His name was Ron.
We were exhausted.
But they walked out, and I was the last one to walk out, and he actually apologized to me. And I told him, like, for what? I was like, that was awesome. You were the greatest waiter we ever had.
Yes.
We tipped him more than the
Oh,
bill.
God, we
Yeah.
tipped him.
Yeah,
We
that was a
tipped him
$30.
good.
We know you
$40
tipped
bill,
him,
too.
Mike. That's why you're the last one out.
Oh, yeah. We loved him.
all
Slipped
right.
it right in the G string.
I told him I loved it. I love being roasted. It's my favorite pastime.
You guys, yeah, fucking Denny's got any porters here?
Well, we do have some announcements between this week and the next show that we do. So we won't be doing a show next week. We're taking a week off.
Why?
What are we going to be doing?
Because we need a break
Masturbation
in
time.
between all of our long shows, and because you need to rest your vocal cords for your show next
Oh,
week.
my Vacho chuds?
So Luco's band Architects of Ruining. Architects of Ruin are
Good one.
opening for Soulfly next week at the Forge. And
Oh, you're playing that show?
Central
and
Disorders
Central
also
Disorder.
playing, so you can get
Those guys are
tickets off of the
awesome.
band for $20.
$20.
$20 on Valentine's Day. Bring your loved one to a metal show.
And put it in her butt.
Just a tip.
So exciting news next week. I think we are officially releasing Breakdowns and Bentleys. We have the Post Malone cover album going to be released on our Bandcamp.
This is after
and,
Karl Malone.
Music video going to be posted that Speaking of Ghosts is working on. So that should be released the 15th and 16th. So keep your
Now,
eyes open
Post Malone
on our Facebook page.
is after Karl Malone, correct?
What? Who the
Is
fuck
there-
is
is there a
Karl
pre-Malone?
Malone?
The mailman.
No.
Yeah, Kevin
I don't know
Malone.
what you're talking about.
Well, if there's post Malone, doesn't mean there's pre Malone.
Is there a pre-Malone?
I couldn't tell you.
Who's Malone?
There's
Any
Karl Malone,
way.
the NBA's all-time leading scorer.
Yeah.
And then there's Post Malone,
Anyway,
who came after Karl Malone.
our friends in Active Destruction are opening up for the Three Tremors at the Forge, happening on March 8th. You can
Three
buy tickets off of the band,
Wait, which band?
the Three Tremors. So
That's a super group of a
It's
bunch
a
of
super
It's got
group.
Tim Ripper Owens. and
Yeah,
then
Ripper Owens.
Oh.
is
Tim
there.
Ripper too.
Who
Yes.
else is in there?
I will tell you,
Timothy
Tim Ripper
Riper
Owens.
Owens.
Timothy Raper.
Timothy
Oh,
Raper.
Timothy
Owens.
Raper
and look up
Owens.
the rest. But you can buy tickets off of Active Destruction for that. Yeah. Also,
No,
don't
who
forget.
else is in that
I don't
band?
know. Look it up. Also, check out our friends in Walk Among Us playing the Subterranean April 26th. They are doing the Pick Your Poison set, so make sure you vote what songs you
I
want
already
them
put
to
my
play.
vote in,
So did
Morgan.
Oh, I
Um,
put in a vote
And
on
then
his
the next
vote.
day you could go to the Misfit show because they won't probably play any of those songs.
Morgan.
Forever Death Fest presents
put my
on March
vote in.
2nd. Shut up, Luco. At Livewire, Bloodletter, Wrath, and Aftermath. What? It crimes. March 2nd, once again at Livewire, our friends are playing.
My
that show.
favorite class that took
Yeah.
place after math.
Good job, Luco.
I'm a webmaster.
You're retarded.
Hacker Man.
Ridiculous.
I'm really good at picking my nose.
Greg's a big girl now.
Same.
Greg's a big girl
Shut
now.
up.
Greg's a big girl now.
Nope.
Greg's a big girl
Nope.
now.
Meth
Greg's
is
a big
going
girl
on
now.
tour starting March
Greg's a
1st.
big girl now.
You say meth?
Meth. They are a band
It's the
signed to
guy.
Prosthetic Records. Spring tour from March 1st through March 21st. They're starting in Auburn and ending in Des Moines. So check that out for more information and go see Meth.
Elburn, Texas?
No, Auburn, Illinois.
You could take the train to get there.
Have you ever done meth?
Obviously. No. What kind of question is that?
I've done it.
Sunday,
Question about
February
meth.
10th. This is going to be happening
I'm on meth right now.
I don't do math.
at the Melody Inn. Our friends in Walk Among Us are going to be playing the classic album Walk Among Us live for the first time ever.
What would happen if you ate meth?
So please go see
That's
that.
a good question.
That is awesome. That's happening on the 10th.
Like, what
And
if
while you discuss meth,
instead of
I'm
doing
still going
heroin,
to discuss
you just
even more
drank
shows you
it?
can
It's
attend.
heroin, good
Valentine's
sir.
Day
What if you
Massacre happening
drank
February 15th.
heroin?
Check out our friends in No Conviction in Orinoco playing with the Old Fat Bastard and Prison System.
Is that
and
like Old
Nola
Dirty Bastard?
at the Forge in Joliet. And then Saturday, February 9th at Reggie's, our friends at Eddie and the Arsons are playing Lights Over Bridgeport with Amuse and Parker. And last but not least, our friends in Vice are going to be playing February 8th with After the Message, 45 Fix, and Sweet Chickle. I don't know what that means.
Sweet chickle?
So make
Tickle
sure
my chickle.
you check out those shows.
I'll give you my chickle for a nickel.
Ridiculous.
That's one sweet
And
chickle.
our friends and victims just released a cover of The Nameless, the Slipknot song that's up on their Spotify and Apple Music now.
Wait,
You
what
can
Let
check
me
band?
that
see your
out.
chickle.
Victims.
Those are good guys.
And
good
Everything
guys.
Must Die and Inner Decay is
Fuck
playing
your
Metal
titties, show me
Monday.
your chickles.
Metal Monday coming up. Thanks to Forever Death Fest. And that's February
Tickle my
18th.
chickle.
So check that out. Next
Wait,
time
what's-
on our show, February 17th, is going to be our friends in Funeral Nation on for their third time. So we get to catch up with them and hear all about their South American show that they're going to be playing.
And their chickles.
And their
And they're chickles.
chickles.
Can you spell that word for me real quick?
Chickles?
Yeah.
CHICLES.
Wait.
That's chicles.
Wait.
CHIQEL.
Where the fuck did a Q come from?
Yeah.
CHICLES.
You do not say a
See?
Q in
Never-
there.
I don't know. I didn't
Wait,
see
how
it.
did
Didn't
how did
see
wait?
it.
How did it
I don't
spell?
know.
CHIQUE.
No,
LS.
it was CHICLES.
No, there's a K in there. There's a CK.
Not in the one that I read.
Wait, so
This
CHICLES?
was a band. Chickless. I
That
don't
sounds
know.
like Chisels.
Anyway,
You're a
we have
Chisel.
one last song to play off
You're
of
a
We
Chisel.
Ride that we haven't played.
Chisel.
And that is the band name
Chickle.
itself, Opacia,
Oh, my
which is
Chickle.
track number 4 off of We Ride.
You got me right in the
And I'm literally
chickle.
talking to myself right now. So, to end the show, here is the song Opacia.
Shut
off of
up.
We Ride. Don't
Chickles
forget
fillet.
to record your fart noises for a future upcoming episode for us to air.
Put it right
We
in my
should.
chickle.
We need to go into Joe's studio and just record your farts.
And good
A
night.
fart solo.
They move to one